Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X. I'm RJ. Retro Brett has control of Mega Man X. And look where we are. We have found a new upgrade. Of course, we showed you where it was in the last part, but we didn't want to embarrass ourselves on screen. So
trying to get it.
Here it is. What do we have here, RB?
Let's find out.
Dr. Light, of course. This capsule contains a part.
Really?
What part would that be? Which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster.
Cool.
Always a good thing. What does it do, Dr. Light? You can use it to fire all types of weapons.
Sweet.
We mentioned that already, and that is probably the coolest upgrade in the entire game, in my opinion, is the fact that we can now we can charge any weapon that we have acquired in the game. Pretty damn cool.
The supercharged shot in this Mega Man I think is the best supercharged shot of any of the X's.
Really?
Number 2, X2 is pretty cool, but I mean the real X's, the Super Nintendo X's. Those are the real X's.
Yes. All right, we can exit the stage here. No need to do anything else. And yeah, I mean that's quite the what you just said there. It's definitely pretty crazy that this is the best charge shot probably of any Mega Man X or regular Mega Man game as well.
Well, regular Mega Man doesn't have a supercharged shot. They just have a charge.
Oh, okay. So you're just talking about the supercharge in general. Yeah. All right. So which one's next, Retro?
Let's go with
Launch Octopus, possibly?
Sting Chameleon.
Sting Chameleon.
I'm gonna try to get all the armor upgrades first.
Okay.
So all these 4 bosses are where the armor's at.
I see your strategy. It's all starting to make sense. Sting Chameleon stage. For the forest level, there's some more mechs for us to use.
Unfortunately, there's no water in here, so I can't get the heart tank.
Yes. You mentioned that in the last part. I think the mechs in this game are called ride armors.
Yes.
And they will get some more enhancements in some Mega Man X games to come. But this one, they pretty much just show up as a standard mech. What do we have here, Retro Brett? Is this an optional boss, perhaps?
Well, if you want to get the upgrade, it's not optional.
Yeah. This guy takes forever to kill. I hate him with fiery passion. He's annoying. Looks like he has nipples as well. Not too sure why a robot would have nipples.
For its robot offspring.
I really can't tell what is its face. Is its body its face?
I think its head is its face.
You see what I'm talking about? Like its nipples kind of look like eyes and then teeth. Almost like Dr. Robotnik teeth.
I never thought of it like that.
I know, I just saw that. But yeah, I think you're right. I think those are indeed nipples, and it just has the one eye on top there. It's a Cyclops robot, a fat Cyclops robot with wrenches for hands. And as I mentioned, he takes forever to kill. He's starting to smoke.
Pretty profusely, so I'm almost done with him.
I feel like that tricks you. I've gotten him to start smoking in the past, and it still takes me a while. But lucky for us, he's gone forever. We have found Dr. Light once again. And now he is giving us the body armor, which gives us our fully upgraded Mega Man.
That's the most armor you can get in this game.
What do you think about his final appearance? He's pretty much white.
I like X2 and X3 better. X2, he's a little bit red. Like the armor is painted red a little bit.
Yeah, X3 is almost like orange or something. Even though I think it's supposed to be gold.
And down this hole right here is the heart tank, but I can't get it because there's no water.
Yeah, that area is going to be flooded eventually when you defeat a certain... I keep wanting to say Robot Master, but they're not referred to as Robot Masters in this game at all. Mavericks.
I just blew the shit out of him.
Yeah, so all these robots are now referred to as Reploids, and supposedly these are basically robots that are able to make their own decisions for themselves. So Dr. Kane created a lot of what they call Reploids, even though Dr. Light pretty much advised them not to do that. I mean, you don't want to. It's the Terminator storyline with Skynet. You don't want to give robots the ability to make their own. Yeah, that's not good. That's pretty much the storyline here in Mega Man X. That's exactly what happened to all of the Mavericks, and that's why Mega Man X, or X as he's known, is the Maverick Hunter. Here's the ride armor.
Well, being machines, they're subject to malfunction, so that's never a good idea to give something that can malfunction the ability to think for itself. I mean, we have no choice with humans.
So, what do you think about the ride armor? Do you have any opinion about those?
Well, I don't like pink too much, but they're useful because when you're in the armor, you don't take damage. The ride armor does. So
yeah, and then eventually you can get enhancements. You can get different versions of the ride armor. One that shoots missiles.
In X3.
Yeah. All right, the Sting Chameleon. He likes to hang off the ceiling with his tongue and bring spikes down, kind of like Dr. Robotnik from the Mystic Cave Zone. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Ladies, you might take note of his incredibly strong tongue.
Yes, that's definitely a good time. Sting Chameleon would have fit right in with the band Kiss, I would say.
Darn it.
Another slow, drawn-out boss battle. Not much to say about him.
If you don't have the right weapon,
he could be tricky. His ability that we will steal is pretty good, especially when you charge it, as we will be able to do.
I never liked charging it myself.
It makes you invincible, so you really don't want to shoot anything, you just want to run through everything. It's not a bad technique to do. Personally, I like to do that sometimes. I don't feel like shooting you, I'm just going to walk right through you. Thank you very much. Sting Chameleon, you're taking a long time to defeat there, my friend.
Yeah, it's my bad.
Like I mentioned, there's nothing you can do about it. He's always long and drawn out. It's one thing I always think about when I'm fighting the Sting Chameleon is to pack a lunch and get ready for a long, drawn out battle.
You have a picnic?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him, I hate to say. I mean, Storm Eagle takes a kind of a long time to defeat as well, but at least you have to do some dash maneuvers to get away from him and all that. Here, you know, it's really not that hard. The hardest thing to dodge is when he drops all of the stalactites on you.
And they really don't hurt that bad.
Yeah, the spikes. So, even though he is taking a while, you still have no chance of losing to this bastard. Best thing to do against him, if you don't have what he's weak to, is just to hit him with the supercharged shot there, and that's not too bad.
It's pretty close right now. Oops.
Got you with the tongue. He just licked you. I think he might have just given you oral sex, possibly, and you don't even know it.
Bastard! I'm gonna kill you for that. No means no, bitch.
That was not consent. Bad touch. Bad touch. Just die, Sting Chameleon. You invaded our personal space. And
I beat him with my purple balls.
Perfect.
Hey, they're better than blue balls.
The victorious music.
Pretty cool.
I love it. And as I already mentioned, you get a new power-up that we'll definitely gladly accept. What's it called? The
Chameleon Sting.
Not too shabby, I have to say. I like that it has some attributes from the spread shot from Contra.
Indeed it does.
Something that I wish they would have given us a little bit more in Mega Man X. Of course, most of the time we just use the regular shot. It'd be nice to have a spread shot power-up. That'd be cool.
And now I will show off the power of the Supercharged, the thing we got from the Eagle.
The tornado shooter, whatever the hell you want to call it. The tornado shot.
When you say it like that, kind of sounds like the infomercials or tornado shooter.
What would that do? Would that do blow away maybe your leaves or something into the neighbor's yard?
Maybe. But no,
Sick of all those leaves in your front yard? Grab the tornado shooter and just blow them into your bastard neighbor's yards.
No, but I was thinking more along the lines of food. Like, you know, a salad shooter or something?
Oh, like some sort of a smoothie machine, or maybe dices up your tomatoes and onions.
Yeah, a shooter of some kind.
Stick it in the tornado shooter and you have a salad. Oh god, I hate this guy. Luckily for you, you do have the tornado gun. Let's see what it does to this guy. Fortunately, there is no life bar, but we can safely say that
just one more will do him.
It hit him pretty good, and he's dead. This guy is another long, drawn-out battle if you don't know what to do. Lucky for us, we did have the right attack. So there's not too much to say about this level. It's your standard high-tech level. I hate it because you have this stupid lights on, lights off gimmick. Can't stand levels that do that. I think the hatred was born from me playing Ninja Gaiden so much as a kid, and they would turn the lights off on me in those levels and I would jump into a bottomless pit.
Well, look at it this way. When it's dark, you can't jump into a bottomless pit in this level.
Really?
Nope. Like, I hate levels that do that. They do that in Mega Man 3. Turn off the lights and
Ooh, nice.
Got it first try.
Another heart piece.
They turn off the lights, and if you're not careful, you'll fall into a pit of doom.
Yes.
And they do that a lot in Mega Man 7.
Oh, really?
Yes. If you'll notice the supercharged shot, when I fire it off, it surrounds me in a little bit of shield momentarily. So that shield just does just enough damage to those those turtle things to no.
Whoa. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was wrong.
I knew you were wrong. Oh, you just proved yourself wrong on screen.
Well, no one's right all the time.
That's hilarious, man. I when you said that, I was like, man, I'm pretty sure I fell down a bottomless pit in pitch black in this level.
Yes, for the most, at least once an episode, RJ proves me wrong.
Nice.
But it's okay. I'm a big enough man to admit that I'm wrong.
Yes, and we are making our way through this annoying level.
Plus, it's funny.
I'm glad you died on this level, selfishly, just because it vindicates my hate for it.
Turbo sometime.
These turtles are back for revenge.
Are they related to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, these are robots.
Oh,
So Brett, you should know that. These were a creation of, I guess, possibly Dr. Wily? I'm not too sure about the backstory as far as if Sigma created all the robots. I think it was Dr. Wily that created them all, and then Sigma probably just took over. Perhaps I should research that to be sure, because someone had to make them. Oh, close. I think now that you just showed off a perfect use, we should probably talk about the wall jumping mechanic here in Mega Man X. It's certainly interesting. It reminds me a lot of the Super Metroid wall jump, if you can actually pull that off, where you can jump off one wall. You don't have to go in between two different walls. and it comes in pretty handy. Do you like the wall jump in this game?
It's very, very useful.
Yeah. Ouch.
You can get to faraway places.
The shotgun ice is making this guy look like a pushover.
Which he is. He's a big softy.
I mean, look at, even if you miss him with the main shot, the shotgun ice has shrapnel ice that comes out, and that can hit him as well. He gets frozen for a second and then busts himself free just in time for you to hit him again. Pretty obvious that once you have the weaknesses in this game, it makes it quite a bit easier, like most Mega Mans.
For about 4 of the 8 bosses, I can beat without any special weapon.
Yeah, this is the only Mega Man game that I've actually beaten in a Buster-only run, where I only used my Buster. In fact, this is the game that introduced me to that whole mechanic. I know a lot of people like to beat Mega Man games without using power-up at all. Personally, I do not like to do that. It's
Buster
no, thank
only?
you.
You're talking about the guy that works for ESPN?
No, not Buster only. Or not Buster only. Buster only. It's completely different. So this is a pretty memorable level.
If I do it right, which I didn't, I can usually slide through that area between little peacock or whatever the hell it is and bats.
With those guys?
Yes.
That's probably, what are you thinking, ostrich or an emu? Some kind?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah. What are you doing, Retro Brett?
I am getting a power-up.
Nice. E-Tank is hidden behind this guy, who's crushing everything in front of him. Pretty strong.
Stop following me.
Damn, these guys have made a return from the original Mega Man series. They are back for Mega Man X. Still annoying, still have the invincible helmet. So I really like Mega Man's appearance. Like, I like how they made him white in this game. That's another reason why I liked.
Good guys wear white.
Yeah, I just like his look, and that's one of the reasons why this is my favorite Mega Man X game.
Hey, stop!
I do like his final appearance. I think it's pretty sweet. Bats keep respawning, but they always drop some good stuff.
That's a good point, RJ. I was about to say that this is a great level to farm.
Yeah. Now, this is also the level that will find the Hadouken power-up. I don't think we're going to get it in our playthrough just because, you know, there's plenty of ways you can see that, and we're going to beat the game legit. We don't need to get it. But this is the level that you do get it. You do. What do you have to do to get it? Don't you have to get all the power-ups and
all the power-ups? You have to go through beat all the 8 bosses, and you have to go through this level 3 times after you beat all the bosses. And on the 4th time, there will be a capsule coming up, and RJ will explain where. Yeah. This is my favorite thing to do to these birds, is to come up right under their asses and blast them with the purple
shot of doom. It would be right up there. Oh, he got on you on the back shot there.
That is very unfortunate.
One thing I do want to mention, and I'll be able to, pretty much show it off here again, is the slowdown that occurred there. And it always happens, but to me, I never minded it because it kind of felt like it was almost like Matrix style. It was like you're in slow motion as you are riding on the sled or whatever the hell you want to call it.
I just jumped too soon.
Cart of death. Spikes on both sides. You are killing many robots. Here's where the slowdown starts to occur. Retro Brett makes it even worse with the purple shot. And it's right up there where you can find the Hadouken. No worries. It's nothing really to show off other than a platform with some health on it for now. The capsule will show up out of nowhere. And basically, I mean, that's impossible to find yourself. You have to pretty much know how to get to it.
Well, if you do it right, you might be able to see it in the normal course of playing the game.
You think? Because you have to play it three times in a row.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I mean, maybe. All right, so this guy you want to hit with that,
Spark?
Yeah, the Spark Mandrels power up there. The rolling something or other. Rolling shield, I think it's called.
No, this guy has the rolling shield.
The Spark Mandrel attack completely takes the Armored Armadillo, worst name ever, takes his armor off, and it makes him pretty pathetic. So he is no longer Armored Armadillo, he is just Armadillo.
Armadillo. But I love the last shot, right before they die, the robots have a really weird expression on their faces. Especially Armadillo.
Really?
He's
I
like,
noticed that. I did notice
Lord.
it with Sting Chameleon that he did do something. Alright, so thank you guys for joining us for this part in Let's Play Mega Man X. So, how many Mavericks do we have remaining here, Retro
1,
Brett?
2, just 2.
Just 2.
But we have to go back through the levels and get some stuff.
True, we do have to go treasure hunting, get fully bulked up for our... Oh, I mean, I don't know. We don't have Wily's castles to go attack. We do have that Boba Fett guy from earlier. Perhaps we're going to have to maybe go to his castle?
Maybe. I don't know.
Stay tuned and we'll find out.
Alright, see ya.
At Let's Play Mega Man X. Later.